days I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
What's up? What's up? Jen, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for helping me reach my goal, girl. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Sorry, going through my messages. What led me to here today, which I was going to come back anyways, but it's not, I didn't expect so soon. Thank you. Stanley Cup, so good to see you. M to the B, thank you for being here. Hey, Zeus, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Just let other people come in. I haven't heard yet of certain individuals doing any more streams about me and my kids and my family members. So I'm going to hold off on, unless someone comes in here or sends me proof and says, absolutely, she did a stream and they're doing more posts about your kids and all that. Unless they do that, I will not be doing the rest of those text messages. But hey, Stevie Lee. Oh, I hate spitters too. As you know. But I sure as hell don't cry over emojis and then send people images of other mods with, oh, there's 2 coming up about me and my son? Really? Okay, let's do part 2 then. Let's do part 2. Yeah, good luck on that. I'm up tomorrow, allegedly, and you're a day or 2 later. By who? Who's supposed to be doing a stream? And again, they want to talk about me. That's fine. But mention anything about my kids, the DW thing, my ex, anything like that. And I'm going for round 2. That's a promise. That is a mother effing promise. But hold on a second. Hold on, let me respond to this real quick. Okay. Where does that account come from? I've never seen that account before. You don't like calling her what? I didn't see what you called her, hun. The bug? That's nice considering the shit she does. That's nice, And doing that whole fit about that name going in George's, which that's where I saw it. Okay, for those that don't know, Jules did a stream yesterday doing a walkthrough tour, virtual tour of Jen's home, which is beautiful, by the way. It looks even better from the outside. But doing a virtual tour of her home, but she got rid of Johnny Mac because Johnny Mac just said how many exits away he was from Jen. And all because his sock account went into Jen's, allegedly, I didn't even see it, but the sock account allegedly went into Jen's, and she didn't know who it was. Oh, okay, Stevie Lee. Yeah, sorry, hun. Didn't even know who she was. And George's, I saw that account first. Thank you. Hey, Sassy. Long time no see. Thank you for using the emojis. Yes, if you're a member, there's plenty of emojis for you to use. But I saw it in George's yesterday, and it was a full name, and there's not many people that go around using a full name. So already I was like, that's suspicious. And then they were talking about, I just need help with my dad, as George was talking about a situation involving Jules and family and whatnot. So I was like, is that account a dox of somebody? So I don't know if it got deleted or not, because then I got busy, so I didn't pay attention to the chat much more. But I try to say, hey, I think that's a dox. But to sit here and piss and moan about it when no one even knew, no one knew. You think we can't just automatically know? That is not a known name in the community. Like, everybody will know if it's a dox of me. Everybody will know if it's a dox of Jen or Clint or Geneva. Like, everybody's going to know those types of names because some of you a-holes can't help yourself but to dox all the time. Hey, Adam, good to see you. Well, apparently she's got multiple sisters. I didn't even know. She had multiple siblings. I thought she only had one sister. I didn't even know she had multiple siblings. I think someone says she's one of 6. Is that true? She's one of 6? That can't be true. She has a lot of siblings, is all I know, and I'm shocked about that. Hey, Chris, good to see you. She has multiple siblings. So, anyways, Jules, no one knows that name. You have to give us a chance to fix it before you just immediately start going on your doxing warpath. But I still vividly remember you on self-flows and on your Instagram doxing the fuck out of my sister over and over and over and over and over again. Then doxing my mother's name over and over and over again. Then doxing mine. And then doxing where we were living. And you just kept on and kept on and kept on. Over and over and over. Hi, Little Miss Sunshine. Long time no see. Girl, it's been a doozy. If you missed yesterday, you want to watch it. Hi, Zeus. Okay. So, I'm waiting to find out if there was any more streams done about me, or if there's some coming up that say they're going to be talking about my son, because if they're not, like I said, I won't go to that. But if you have missed it, I apparently am a collector of Reddit accounts. According to a certain side, I think I'm now up to 10 accounts that they're accusing me of in the past few days. Hey, JJ. In the past few days, they've accused me of about 10 different accounts. So they accused me of valuable lessons, I think is what something like valuable lessons, now accomplished art. Oh, shit, where were the other ones? I can't remember all the ones they've accused me of. I just know every fucking day they're accusing me of an account. So what I'm going to start doing, every time you accuse me of an account, I'm going to go to it and I'm going to read what they fucking write. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So let me go find. Let's see. Let's go find what they're accusing me of saying now. Let's see. Give me a minute. I don't even know how you find these accounts. comments, maybe. I can't even find fucking accounts. I tried to do a search to see what they said, but I can't even find this stuff. Do you have to have the actual full account name to do it? Okay, I see. So, accused me of being this accomplished art person, which accomplished art is an account that's talking or was talking to Brooke's daughter. I've already said 1,000 times, I've never talked to your child. Never talked to your child. So, you keep any count talking to her is not me. But let's see what they said. They said to her, don't worry about the amount of people coming at you right now. Brooke's group of subs are trying everything they can to cover for her. Most of YouTube knows she's a monster and a bully, though. She just has denied being a bad mom all these years, but the police reports prove she is. You are allowed to share your side. Your mom told someone else's 18-year-old son, he was over 18 actually, to start their own YouTube channel. I think he was 19 when he did it. Or maybe he just turned 20. Because it was last year. So yeah, no, he was 20 when he did it. Nonetheless. Told someone's 18-year-old son to start their own YouTube channel and speak out about his mom. Then your mom posted the link here on Reddit, and his channel blew up. Your mom said he's an adult. He can do what he wants, so do what you need. Don't let them bully you. She says, it's just so hard. I've taken so much. I'm just hurt, and I'm at my breaking point. I threatened coming on Reddit and exposing her for, I think, over a year. And by the way, that comment was posted in the comment post. That snippet was posted in the comment section of other posts. That's where I fucking got it. Anyways. She is not who she makes herself out to be. I know she's a bully online, blah, blah, blah. We read that yesterday. So then it says, another account that they, I guess, accusing me of, or I don't know if this one they're accusing me of, but it's in the same post that they're accusing me of being this other account. It says, hey, your mom is the most toxic out there. You have witnessed it yourself. Until you start doing what she does to manipulate others, she won't give you the time of day. That is horrible advice, and no one should be telling her to do that. She still isn't. I'm just scared. I've never been in this situation before. I have nothing to name, nothing to my name, not even $5. I'm just scared, and the fact that she thinks it's a valuable lesson is crazy. Valuable lesson. Is that not the account they're accusing me of? And that's what the daughter's saying? She thinks this is a valuable lesson. It's crazy. This is dangerous as fuck. The other person, it says deleted, so I don't know what their account was. You've witnessed her mean-ass behavior. You have to go lower than her. Again, horrible advice. Why would you tell that child that? She says, I don't know what that would be. The other person, you could call the police to escort you in to get your belongings. You could call Child Protective Services. I strongly advise against. You can report any abuse done to you or your siblings. You can out any drug use or abuse. She has told people she carries fake piss with her to work for random drug tests. Did she really? Wait. So when she gets tested, she carries around fake urine with her? That can't be true. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Stevie Lee, thank you for being here, hon. Okay. Where was I at? I'm going to have to, like, I don't have a choice as the child. Then the other person, or she says, I thinks I need therapy because she sits there and nags and provokes until you lose your shit. That's what she said about Stalker. The other person says, we have seen the provoking live on YouTube with her going after Siwa. Weird shit. Is that what makes you think they're me? Trust and believe. I don't think she should be on fucking YouTube or Reddit. The daughter, oh, she does it to me so I lose my shit. And then she'll be like, lose your shit. I want to call the cops on you and go to jail. Or I want to call the cops and you go to jail. She'll say some weird shit. The other person, so she broke your lease and then refuses to let you in the house. The daughter, yes, if I'm correct. The other person, so provoke her and call the police. Why would you tell her to do that? She says her mom hits her and the dad hits her. No provoking needs to happen. None. That's a dangerous thing to say. Dangerous thing to say. So provoke her and call the police. The daughter, she just uses her words. She doesn't hit me anymore. The other person, or provoke Jason. How many times can he can be arrested for abuse? Or you want her? Like, that is just like disturbing. Provoke Jason knowing that he's abusive to the child. Hell no. How many times was he arrested for abuse? Says no clue, just once. My mom got arrested on New Year's once, and then Val got arrested. That's the sister that got arrested for hitting Brooke, which, let's talk about that too. Now y'all are trying to say that officer talking to me is something he could get in trouble for, aka spiritual eye, aka stalker. No, he can't get in trouble for that. He can't get in trouble for that. You need to do a little bit of research. The case is closed. There's no proceedings going on. You're not on probation. There's nothing left with that case. That case happened years ago in 2019. Just like you see officers doing interviews all the time on TV and going on podcasts and talking about these famous cases that they participated in and giving every detail of what they know, what they think about the parents and all that. There's no legal repercussions for that. It's fair play. So you already assaulted the officer. Now you want to try to get him in trouble? But go ahead and don't believe my story about that. You keep pushing my buttons, you'll find out. You'll find out the truth. But anyway, so those are the accounts they're accusing me of. Let's see what other accounts they're accusing me of. So this Fit establishment says, Brooke says Siwa spoke to Brooke's mom for 4 hours on the phone. Not true. I'm not really going to discuss the things she said about her family situation. You want to hear it, go pay, but she didn't speak poorly on her family, Brooke that is. Just briefly explain some of what led to all this with her kid. She put all the blame on her daughter and said the cops are never there, the daughter's not there, and she has to protect the youngest from the sister, but totally ignoring the fact that the husband's in there and he puts his hands on everybody. Whatever. Brooke also said the valuable beginnings is the account. Okay. Or whatever Reddit account is Siwa, and Aardvark is her child. Zero proof offered of any of this, and that's not me implying anything, just being factual. I actually don't think she should show proof, not when it involves her kid, but that's just me. Tell me you're on her side without telling me you're on her side. Nonetheless, so nearby Aardvark, who she went live and said is her daughter's account, Brooke said verbatim, that's my daughter's account. And the valuable beginnings is Siwa. Verbatim, right? But then things get posted with the daughter speaking to that nearby Aardvark account. They said, why did you leave College Station? She goes, she broke my lease for me. She was co-signer. Why did she break the lease? I'm going through a bad breakup and started getting super late. And this is posted on Reddit, y'all. This is I don't know who this account is that posted it, but this is on Reddit. I'm going through a bad breakup, but I'm not going to read that part, actually. What about school? Were you enrolled in classes it's the middle of semester? So it's complicated with that. I was supposed to enroll in pre-med, but I didn't even go to high school. So my mom won't pay for my college. I don't qualify for was it FAFSA either? So I would have to take out loans. And that's Aardvark talking to their child. So you're saying she's talking to herself? You're just going to keep throwing these accusations out there without any proof. You're going to keep trying to tell people I talked to your daughter when I already said I haven't, and I blocked her on everything. But if you're going to keep going around and fucking saying I am, fill in the rest. Fill in the rest. I haven't talked to her. I haven't tried to talk to her. There's been no talks of doing interviews with anybody. And that's the fucking truth. So when she told whoever Accurate Visit is, which we know you're from that side. We know you're from that side. They said that me and Brooke's mom were in talks about doing podcasts or an interview. Never happened. Never, ever fucking happened. Stop accusing me of shit with no proof whatsoever. And stop accusing me of shit to try to get all these people to start going at me. You want to go at me? Go at me for the fact that I sent a CashApp because the child said she was starving. I do use shorthand and I use ... in everything. Text, emails, everything. I hate to break it to these people. I'm not that active on Reddit. This is the most I've ever been on Reddit to read what's been said on there. And even then, it's been days of not looking at it. And then the stupid idiots are like, they're all addicted to the internet. I'm barely fucking here. Why don't they just take a break and put their families first? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm barely fucking here. And then people are talking shit about me saying I saved someone with Narcan. I did. That actually happened. And I mentioned it so everybody else would go get Narcan and have it on them. So other people could have help if they were in that situation. But I really wish, I need to find that account that they're accusing me of. That valuable lesson, whatever that account is. Let me look. If someone's here that has the screenshots of what that account said, please send it to me. But I was sent this. Are police officers allowed to tell people, this is from a police detective, by the way. Are police officers allowed to tell people about things that they've seen on duty and disclose names and the people involved? I recently was pulled over and the cop has been telling people around my area about me and I want to know if that is allowed. Firstly, all information about what a police officer does, enforcement actions, reports, video, audio recordings, etc. is public record. The timing of when the information is released is affected by the status of a particular case, as in if it's open or closed. Very little information is shared publicly about cases that are still under investigation, but information about cases that have been closed is fair game for a police agency, officer, or reporter to disclose. Timing and means is also dictated by a police agency's policy and or by the court in the form of Freedom of Information petition. Traffic stops are investigations that are considered closed the moment the officer hands in their copy of the ticket, or the moment they go back into service after they give you a warning. It may not be nice for an officer to give your name out, etc., but it may not be a policy violation. It's not illegal. So there's that. And there was more stuff that got posted on Reddit that I'm not going to read. I'm going to hold on to see what they do next. But give me a second. Let me see if I can find that post. Okay, hold on. Hey, Martin's mommy, good to see you. Okay, this is the post that they're accusing me of being. She goes, valuable beginnings is Siwa. No, it's not. Okay, says the post from Brooke's mother. I am well aware that you all think this is not from Brooke's actual mother, and I understand that as well. First thing, the account she posted the first from, that doesn't make sense, is not new. The account she posted the first from, so I guess the account she made the first post with, that's a weird way to say it, is not new. She has had it for years and has been watching Brooke's channel as we and a few others out of curiosity. She has told Brooke many times that she is being awful to people. She watched the stream Brooke did on Kendra, watched JY Siwa, and knows about Amber. Brooke knows this to be true as the mother recently sent screenshots of Brooke's online behavior and told her to stop acting like she's a victim when she is attacking people who aren't even going after her. Brooke has called her mother many times over the years, crying about her job, but then goes right back to doing the exact same thing that got her reported to begin with. The reason there is a new account being used is because when she posted replies days ago to get the truth out there about her granddaughter, nobody seemed to see it. Therefore, new accounts were made to try to make posts with the truth. Yes, normally this wouldn't be an avenue to get things addressed. That doesn't sound anything like me, dumbass. Yes, normally this wouldn't be an avenue to get things addressed. The mother has tried every other way to get through to Brooke that she is wrong for taking her husband's side over her child's, and she doesn't care. She makes up every excuse in the book. The straw that broke the camel's back was seeing people defend Brooke's hateful and abusive behavior of the granddaughter and saying she's just being a good mother and giving tough love. It has nothing to do with tough love. It has to do with not wanting to be bothered and not wanting the truth out there about how much she has failed the kids since day one. Even before the husband got involved, Brooke didn't want to be present. Jason is now just a co-bully. As we said, screenshots or an interview will be done soon. I have no involvement with either one, and I'm not going to do that shit. We just don't know how to do all this stuff. Don't know how to do what? We don't know the best way to get this stopped, but we have tried everything before this point. Brooke doesn't seem to flinch at anything else. If you think it's okay to send your daughter and mother death threats and say you wish they were both dead, then you need to be evaluated. This sounds like someone in the family. Brooke knows this is all the truth, and she knows this is absolutely from her mother. Brooke hasn't even tried to see her mother for over a year when the granddaughter went off to college, but she showed up last week to get on her hands and knees to beg her mother to take the daughter back when it was never a punishment towards the child. Go ahead and ask Brooke if it's true about what I just said. How else will we know that? If she tried to deny this all, then I guess another way of speaking out will need to be done. We don't want that. We just want this community to stop attacking the child and placing the blame and fault on her. This has nothing to do with tough love or Brooke being a good mom. This is extremely hateful, and everyone in her life, she is extremely hateful to everyone in her life, and she uses everyone in her life to do what she wants. Sorry. I get nonstop spam calls, and it's pissing me off. Okay. She uses everyone in her life to do what she wants, and hell have no fury if you don't. That sounds familiar. Brooke, you need to wake up. Jason is not a good man, and you know how the rest of the family feels about him. That sounds like family. You and him both are using substances, and it's making both of you have extreme aggression towards everyone else. Sending your own child to go buy these illegal substances, though, takes the cake. What kind of mother puts their child's life in danger just for a high? Anyone supporting this woman, just know you're supporting that type of person. Just know you are backing a woman that is choosing a violent, abusive man over her own kids and has been doing that for 10 years. Brooke was not raised this way. She came from a loving family in a healthy environment. This person she is now is a stranger to everyone in the family. Nobody understands it. This person is not someone that should be praised or celebrated. She is nothing like she claims she is. One more piece of evidence that this is real. We heard Brooke stream about Kendra, where Brooke was speaking about her laundry room had some dirty clothes to wash. Why would that even be a topic? That's an understatement, as you can't even step foot in there, and it's so full of dirty clothes. What? She does not have everything together like she claims to you all. The kids have been raised in a house of terror, and now the youngest is stuck in that. The husband even gets the youngest to participate in the hate towards Brooke. When is enough enough? That, you're claiming that's me? Hi, Macy. Good to see you. Do I need to get some more messages of what that person said and read? Or are you going to stop accusing me of being those accounts? I hate to tell you this. I'm not active on Reddit as far as leaving comments and making posts. But if I ever decide to, I can. How about you do what JJ did and pay money to find out who those accounts are? How about you do that before you start making all your accusations? But then, see what you liar. Why won't you address whether you talked to my mom? Because you did. You talked about and interviewed. Never fucking happened. Absolutely never fucking happened. But, I mean, let's even talk about, let's, for those who seem to forget, the shit you did with my son was consistent. And the shit involving his stepmother is consistent for years. This was a daily occurrence for 3 years. 3 fucking years of you doing that. Is she still a mod to your channel? I bet she is. And yeah, that's still fucking with my family. Because no matter, I don't want anything to do with her, but I don't have a fucking choice. She's around my son. And she's impressionable. And she is taking everything you fucking tell her and say on your channel to my son. So you having her in your chat is still fucking with my family. You speaking to her about everything I say or do is still fucking with my family. And you know that. And again, you're just threatening everybody you thought you could reach out to. You have threatened you're going to interview. The doctor I fucking dated, you were digging, trying to find out who he was so you could reach out to him to get the story about me. You have told so many people to write DW in prison, and you're willing to pay good money for people to do so. Nobody that you're accusing me of talking, by the way, is a danger in your life. Reaching out to actual abusive fucking people that have actually assaulted you and other people, your kids, and reaching up to them. I haven't done that. I know the first place to look, though, if I ever wanted to, but I don't want to. I don't sit there and glorify abusers. The audacity for you to sit here and still cry like you are and whine about what you're accusing me of, what you're wrong, everything you're accusing me of so far. Sent the CashApp, I did. I told you, I have no problem saying that. I will, like I said, absolutely, if I could go back, I would do it again. She said she was starving and eating in 2 days. You're mad about it? Take it up with her. You're mad she said she was on the side of the road if she wasn't? Take it up with her. It's not my job to parent your child or reach out to your child or correct behaviors. So piss and moan to someone else. But doing your little post last night that I have to ask permission to speak to anybody in your family, first off, no, I don't. Even if I wanted to, no, I don't. That I have to have permission to play any interviews? No, I don't. That I have to have permission to read any documents? Where's the permission when you wanted my word for word testimony with the DW stuff? Where was the permission for that? Where was the permission to do all the doxing you did? Where was the permission to get the body cam of my brother-in-law be found dead? Where was permission to tell everybody how his body was found with details? How many times you let that shit out there? Where was permission for that? Where was permission to dox his full name and talk about his record? Where you didn't give a fuck about permission. I have done nothing except read what's on Reddit. And it's still on Reddit, by the way. Those posts from your mother are still there. Oh, so they do have them scheduled to do streams about my son? Sorry, I asked someone privately if there's any streams scheduled to talk about me and my kids, and they said no, but they're scheduled. Really? Okay, well, then don't cry when I out everything. Don't cry when I out everything. Let me look up something, actually. Let's see. Let's see. What am I trying to look up? So let me explain something else to you. I'm in a one-party state, and Texas is a one-party state. If I were to have a recorded phone conversation with someone, I'm allowed to play it. And I know I'm not talking about your mother before you start that shit. No. But someone else that knows you personally. Not someone I was trying to reach out to, by the way. Just happened to be the person that I got. Let's see. One second. Let me check something real quick before I say more. And as far as Jules, you're saying you're going to get the FOIA for me calling Brooks Police Department. Please do. Please do. Get the recorded phone call of me and that officer talking, please, so you can embarrass the fuck out of her. I'd advise against it, but you might not want her to do such a thing. In fact, I might just get the recorded phone call. If you're going to be doing more streams anyways, maybe I'll do it. So I suggest you stop with your fucking lies, stop accusing me of these accounts, or again, I'm going to be reading everything they fucking say. Hey, Miss Joanna, good to see you. And I suggest, again, if you do that, you're still threatening you're going to do the interview, the streams. You and your friends are still going to do the streams playing my son's videos. Girl, you've played them hundreds of times in the past year and 2 months. You have played them so many fucking times. Is that really, trust to believe I've got more waiting than what you got that you've already put out there 100 fucking times. While you did your post begging me to leave you alone, but you and your friends got posts scheduled lives to talk about me and my kids again. Pretty dumb. Then you whined about yesterday. I said exactly what would happen if you were to do that. And no, it's not blackmailed to say I'm going to read what's on Reddit. Nix, P.O. I don't know. The way you say Bush is kind of sounds like someone else that I can't stand. So we'll see what happens after that, after their scheduled lives, because if they think I'm playing, I'm not. I have been beyond fed up with taking all these streams done about me and my kid and everything else and just dealing with it and not doing anything back. I'm fed the fuck up and I'm not playing that bull. I'm not going to just keep letting you walk all over me and fuck with my family and fuck with my kid and everything else. And when all this is out there about you. I was already trying to be nice and leaving it alone when I said 3 weeks ago or a month ago, I wasn't going to be speaking any further on it. But you keep making accusations, which keeps forcing me to come out here and tell the truth. And you were just screaming yesterday, tell the truth, Siwa, tell everybody the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth. So that's what I did yesterday. So why are you whining? Let's see something. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find a video real quick to play real quick. Good Lord. Okay. You want to know what video y'all never played about my son, though? Let me show you. Because they only play the ones where he was pissed off because of the lies y'all were fucking telling him, not for anything fucking else. Y'all only played those. You didn't play the ones where he went live and said the exact opposite of what he had previously said. Let me make sure it's the right one. And it's so funny because my son has absolutely deleted everything on his own and made it clear he doesn't want y'all to keep playing his videos. In fact, he gave me permission to strike the people playing his videos. I just ain't done it yet. But y'all don't ever play the one, his last video before he deleted his channel, do you? Wonder why that is. Shall we listen to why that is? Let's listen, shall we? What he left YouTube with before he deleted everything. Again, all on his own. Did not ask him to do anything. I sure as hell didn't say, oh, if you want a roof over your head, delete everything or else. And then change my mind after the fact. I didn't do that. But I was accused of that, though. I was accused of he had to pay me to be unblocked. And I demanded he delete his channel. Well, see, that doesn't make sense. Y'all first said I made him delete his channel if he wanted to be unblocked. But then you said I made him pay me to be unblocked. Pick a struggle. All right, let's listen.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, so it's my last video. It's gonna be kind of short, but this is all I want to say. If y'all could please reach out to my mother and tell her that I love her very much, and no matter what, I always will love her. And I don't care what was said. I don't care what she thinks I think about her. That ain't what I'm here for. I'm here to tell her right now that I love and miss her very much. And I want her to know that I love her. And I don't care how broken she thinks she is, or how messed up of a person she thinks she is, or when she thinks she lost her son. I'm gonna tell you right now, her son's still right here. And I love her no matter what. And I always will. And unfortunately, Mom, you stuck with me. I'm your son. And I love you, all right? That's all I'm gonna say. Second of all, I'm gonna tell y'all some things, bro. One thing I've learned this year is that you gotta be thankful for the good and the bad times.
And just so you know, that's how he normally would talk to me before y'all got fucking involved.
Because the bad times teach you a lot. When you feel like you got a fire inside you, you feel like you got a mental warfare going on inside your head, and you feel like, you know, it's impossible to grow or overcome these situations or be free or whatever the case is. That's why it's important to walk straight and narrow. That's what I had to do. No doctor can heal you, no drugs, no alcohol can heal you, nothing of this world, money, riches, pleasures, that can't heal you. Okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, the only thing that can heal you is God's grace and Jesus Christ, his son. And you get closer to him by praying and reading the word daily and having faith. Faith is very important.
Yeah, and why don't they ever play this video? Y'all only play the ones where he was pissed off because of shit y'all told him?
Acknowledge him in all your ways and he'll make your path straight. Now, this is my last video. It's official. I'm off to the Marines in a couple weeks. I'm joining the Marine Corps.
Now pay attention to this, because they said I made him delete his channel, but he's going to tell you he ain't talked to me in a while. So I made him delete his channel?
And that's the decision I decided to go, and I think it'd be good for me. Now, ain't no telling how long I'll be gone for, but, you know, I wanted to get this word out there. I have no contact with my sister or mother at all, and that's, you know, that's her choice. I understand. I'm not mad.
Not because of him, but because Amy was fishing for information from him about us so she could give to Brooke. That's the only fucking reason.
And if she don't want to talk again, that's fine. Just please tell her that I love her and I miss her. I love my baby sister to death. She already knows that. I love my sister to death, and I love her too. All I want from my mom, honestly, man, is I just want her to understand that she don't need this stuff on here. This YouTube drama, this feeling like she has to be accepted by these people. She's so much better, and she needs to understand she needs to love herself. And she needs to see through her flaws, and she needs to see through everything that she's been through and understand that she is loved by me and loved by God. And my sister, I want my sister to look up to my mama. Cause my mom is tough. I'm gonna tell y'all something about my mom. You know, I remember a time where she's come back home in her pickup truck. Yeah, that's right, a pickup truck. She'd come back home, and she was a hard-working woman.
But the first videos when he was mad is I was lazy as fuck and didn't do nothing, right? Right.
She'd come back home in the truck.
Like I said, it was out of anger.
Bring home food from her job. And she'd bring it home, go to sleep, and then go back to work the next day. She was cooking. She was in a good mood. I remember we was in a truck ride once. And as we was driving, I think, I don't know, I was 6 or 7 years old. I told my mom, I was like, man, Mom, I'm afraid to die. And then she kind of talked to me a little while, and she gave me sugar cookies, bro. She gave me some cookies to eat on. I don't know, as a kid, just sugar cookies hit hard. You know, those things will make you forget about everything. Or like a Capri Sun, for example. You know, you can give us a candy bar, sugar cookies, a Capri Sun, or anything, or put on SpongeBob for a little while. All of a sudden, our problems go away. But yeah, I was just kind of thinking about back then, you know, thinking about the past, and it's a journey, you know. But one thing I want to say is I thank God for everything. I thank God for being alive. I thank God for my family. I thank God for the freedom to live. And that's very important, you know, to have life is a gift alone. I just want to tell my mama that I love her no matter what, and she needs to understand that. And like I said, that's all I wanted to say. So if y'all could, please reach out to her and let her know for me. All I want, honestly, is my sister to be happy.
She is. She's a very
That's
happy
all I
kid.
want. I want my sister to be happy, and I want her on the straight and narrow.
She is.
Because that's my other DNA. That's my other half. And I know that I look up to my sister. She's strong. Very strong. I'm not as tough as my sister.
I think he's tougher.
I'm not as brave as my sister. She'll go up and make friends with anybody. She's the most loving girl you ever meet in your life. And just the way she makes friends out of nowhere, I mean, it's just crazy.
Imagine how you feel if he knew all the bullshit that the people in his comments that were cheering him on were saying about his sister. And all the shit they tried to do to her. CPS, get mom arrested with the game warden, calling the school, posting the school calendar, all that shit, talking about her appearance, trying to get her taken to put her with the dad that she doesn't barely know, all that shit. Imagine how you feel if you knew that the people in his comments cheering him on and say what a great person he is are the same fucking people that were doing that and have been doing that for years. And those same fucking people are the ones that were going around calling him a pothead and a drunk and a piece of shit and all the other shit. These are the things that they were saying. And how would he feel if he knew that Momo was the one saying that my daughter would be pregnant in no time? Or sorry, someone else did. And Maria said that was right. She would. And that she'd grow up to be a whore like her mother. You think he knew any of that? You think he would let any of y'all in his fucking comments if he knew the shit y'all used to say about him and her? Because you're all fucking liars and manipulators.
But she's got a good heart, and that's what I love about her the most. Her personality,
to see you.
Her charm, she's funny. I mean, there's a lot about my sister. I mean, I know she's gonna be taken care of. I know she's gonna be good. But one wish that I have for my sister, and it's the only wish I have, is I want my sister to stay on the straight and narrow and be happy. That's all. To stay on the straight and narrow and be happy. I think the straight and narrow is very important. Because, see, when we try to do things our own way, and we try to live away from God, we kind of get caught up in our own little way, you know. And, you know, you start partying or you start drinking all the time, you're smoking weed, and you're hanging out with your old friends again.
Which is why I say I don't even judge the struggles that Brooke has had with hers. Because kids fuck up. Especially these days, it's too easy. There's so much access to everything. But I sure as hell didn't allow it. I sure as hell didn't send him to go get shit. I did the exact opposite. You're not allowed to do that shit. You're not allowed to stay out past midnight or like past your curfew. You're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to go to parties. You're not allowed to smoke. Those are absolute no-goes for my household. While this person was sending her kid to go get the shit for her and wants to talk about my parenting.
All of a sudden you end up hurting yourself again, you know.
Again, I had all those rules, which is why he has to go stay with my ex-father-in-law.
You gotta stay on the straight and narrow. And, you know, follow God in everything you do. That job you're taking, that career you're taking, whatever you're dealing with, the good and the bad, like I said, follow God. And so I want y'all to stay positive, and I will let y'all know that fire inside you is not impossible to overcome. I'm telling you, it's not.
And let's not forget in the interview he did with Jen, my ex did with Jen, Keaton said I was telling him to break all the rules that she gave him, so that way he would be allowed to go live with my ex-father-in-law. That's the type of parenting advice he gave. Ain't that some fucked up shit? And my rules are get rules you should have to protect your children. And he said, do what you got to do. Break all the rules you can so you can come live with Pops. And he wanted that so he could have more access when he didn't have access for good fucking reasons.
No matter how hard it seems, no matter how bad you want to quit or you feel like it's never going to end, trust me, it's going to end. But you can't do it alone. You got to do it with God. That's the only way. There ain't no other way around it. You can try to numb it out with pain or alcohol or drugs, but I'm telling you right now, the only way to get through that is with God alone.
Sounds like a good kid to me.
So like I said, y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed. And you tell my mama that I love her no matter what. And, you know, put God first. Put God first in everything you do. You tell my mom I love her. And all my sisters know that I love her too. No matter what. She's so brave, and I can't even. I mean, it surprises me how
Just
brave
so you
she
know, I did let his sister listen to what he had to say about her. I did let her listen to that.
is. The ability to smile in the bad times. She could be funny in the most serious times. Like, that's what I love about my sister, bro. She's so positive, and I love that about her, man. She is so positive. How can you be that positive? It's like a superpower, and I'm telling you, my sister has that power. So, y'all take care. And as always, stay positive. Put God first. I don't know half of y'all, but you know, I thank God for y'all. For everyone who commented on my videos or
Again, if he knew the truth, he would not be thanking y'all for all the y'all shit, because everybody that was leaving comments were people that have participated in all the hate streams about me and my daughter and spreading all that bullshit and using all his videos to talk shit and cause a bigger divide between us for the past year and 2 months, knowing he deleted everything and knowing he said he regretted making the videos. Right? But again, y'all only play the ones where he was pissed off. Because y'all told him his sister was starving and I wasn't feeding her. Which is complete bullshit. So you want to talk about interfering with a child? Yeah. You maybe forgot how much shit y'all did. I wish so bad I took screenshots of all the comments that were made under his videos to show how fucking manipulative the people are that are now using his videos. And how they used to talk about him until he started doing that. That it's insane. It's mind-boggling to know that they seriously said all this horrible shit. Like I said, if he knew the way you talked about his sister, Momo, he would have never fucking talked to you. He wouldn't listen to a damn thing you would have said. He would have been chewing your ass out. Ooh, he would have went off. Like he did with John, he went off. Yeah, he would have went berserk on you if he knew what you used to say about his sister. And same with Stalker. He would never want you to fucking know anything about his sister if he knew the shit you say about her. So don't tell me a damn thing about interfering with a child over fucking CashApp. Because she said she needed food. And stop accusing me of being that fucking account that was talking to her. I am not that fucking account. And I haven't even talked to that account either. Just because that account said, Siwa and a friend are going to try to send you a Cash App, not for ammo or anything, that means it's me. It can't be that I talked to someone about sending a Cash App because she said she was starving. You just reach for every fucking thing. So you're trying everything you can to say I talked to her. I didn't. So you could keep lying to everybody as much as you fucking want. Like I said, every time you accuse me of it, of being in counts, I'm going to start reading everything they say. But okay. I think I've said enough. I've got groceries I need to go bring in and start cooking. So I will talk to y'all later. Hey, Val, good to see you. It is. It's beyond evasive. But they keep playing all those videos and just did it yesterday or the day before, playing the videos where he was just pissed off. They do not play the videos where he was cussing them out and telling them to leave his sister the fuck alone, and that they're just bored old housewives hiding behind a computer screen. And which that's the video I asked them to remove because that's not how you should talk. They don't play that. They don't play him saying how much he loves me. And how he was leaving YouTube on his own. Not I'm leaving YouTube because my mom made me. He said he ain't talked to my mom. I ain't talked to my mom in a long time, but I'm deleting my channel. But Stalker wants to round it around and tell everybody she made him delete the channel. Oh, he had to pay her to get unblocked. She made him delete the channel to get unblocked. While you're running around forcing your child to delete her post if she wanted a place to live, and then when she did it, you told her you still locked the door on her and changed the key code, and then you called the cops on her. So, miss me with your bullshit. I still ain't even read the other half of the posts that were said. But again, if you don't do more streams using my son's stuff or the Keaton or Amy shit or the DW stuff, you'll never hear about it again. But since you want to be under spiritual and keep making posts and keep talking shit and trying to bring attention back to my son, I'm going to. That's why this happened today. And you keep accusing me of being accounts I'm not fucking the accounts that I'm not. Just stop. Don't hide under your anonymous accounts and think that that's going to get your way around what you're saying on your channel. Stop, and I'll go back to stopping. Okay, anyways, thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much, Jen, for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you, Little Miss Sunshine, for your continued support. Thank you, Bliss Chris, for your continued support. I appreciate it. So, I will see you. I guess I'll see you tomorrow or whenever their other stream is done. And like I said, if they do that, then yeah, the stream's going to be the rest of the stuff that I know. From Reddit. And maybe a little bit more. Who knows? All I can say is fuck around and find out. Hey, Jesus. But all right, I will see y'all next time. Thank you for being here and talk to you soon.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?